Akash INTI, the real reflection of you. It's funny. Just sitting down in my room right now, window in the background, hat on my head, glasses on my face. I'm just calling a few people today, taking the time to check in. I found the importance of checking in. I guess rediscovered it, right? In other words, just saying, hey, what's up? What's going on with you? Just so simple. Nothing meant by it other than to see how someone's doing. And I don't know, I find that really valuable, right? Someone calls me and says, hey, what's going on? I'm just checking in with you, see how you're doing. It's an awesome feeling to know that someone's thinking about you. And I'm speaking for myself, right? Someone thinks about me and they're like, hey, I don't know what's going on with you. I just thought to call you and see what's up. That's awesome, you know? And sometimes I have the time for it. Sometimes I don't, and that's all good. Earlier today, I woke up pretty late, like early afternoon. I didn't sleep all too well last night. I was up super late, and I almost like didn't want to sleep. It was like 4:30, maybe even 5 when I went to bed. Anyways, I ended up waking up, and I had it in my mind today that I was going to go swimming because I needed to get some pool exercise and some swimming. Knowing full well that over the past couple of days, it's been pouring rain, like in cold rain, right? It's been like 50s or so, whereas like, I think it was this past Thursday, it was like in the 90s, like high 80s, early, like low 90s, and then all of a sudden it drops to like the 50s over the weekend, and I'm like, whoo, cold, right? So anyways, knowing full well that the pool is going to be cold because the water is cold, and the temperature the past couple of days has been chilly. But I was determined. I was like, you know what? No matter what my mind says, I'm just gonna jump in, right? So, whatever. I get dressed. I get all my whole get up together. I got my towel and everything like that. My sunglasses, my hat. Walk over to the pool. Get all like situated there and stuff. Side note: I went to the pool that Warrenbrook. Shout out to Warrenbrook Pool, where I ended up lifeguarding for quite a few years throughout high school and throughout college summers, really. So it was enjoyable to see some of the people there that I've known throughout time. So anyways, I go over there, I undress, right? I get all my stuff on, and then moment comes where it's like get in the pool. So I just jump right in, plop right in. And man, it was a shock. Like the whole body was completely shocked. But in a good way, you know, is exactly, if had I thought about it any longer, I know I wouldn't have done it, right? I just walked right up in, jumped right in, submerged my head, and I was like, wow, that is really cold. And then I just started swimming, right? And while I was swimming, while I was doing the first 2 laps, I still felt like it literally just felt like bone chillingly cold. Right? Like my skin was still adapting to the water in and of itself. Like it just felt like I was swimming in ice water, right? And that's me being a little dramatic, right? But truly, right? It just felt so cold. I could feel my skin. It felt so cold in the water in and of itself. So I just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. It wasn't until like even the 5th, 6th, maybe even the 8th lap, I was still cold in the water. The water was that cold, you know? I ended up getting out, and I'm like, I had a little bit of a headache because I had my hair up, right? It was, I don't know. I think it was probably just quick cold shock, right? Shocked the body a little bit too much without doing the proper breath work for it. So that happens. Get out of the pool, and I just felt, even on the walk home, I just was like bone chillingly cold. So took a warm shower once I got home. But all to say, what was the point of that story, right? Well, what's the point of any story, right? What's the point of you listening to any story that anyone tells, right? There's some type of level of enjoyment. There's some type of association with it. Maybe it's just simply to listen, right? To hear something that's outside of you. I know that's one of the reasons why I like listening to people. It's like, okay, well, I get a glimpse of what's going on in someone else's life, and I just get a glimpse of something else outside of me. And there's something I found a little bit of solace in that, you know? Because I give someone the gift of my attention, right? I give someone the gift of my attention. That's really the best way to put it, right? And in return, they give me the gift of a story. So it's a mutual exchange, at least the way I see it. But I say all of this because, I don't know. That's where I'm at today, you know? Walking home, I I walked home. Didn't really have much in my mind. I remember as I was walking home, because I don't have a car right now, right? I saw this guy, like a little boy, maybe he was like 13 or so. He was sitting in an SUV. I want to say it might have been like a Chevy, some type of Chevy SUV, right? Um, and he was sitting in the back passenger seat. And as I was walking past him, and as he was like, the car was driving by, he just like looked out outside of me, and we made brief eye contact for a moment. He just made like a funny face at me. And it made me laugh, you know? There's nothing meant by it, or I mean, I don't know, maybe he meant something by it, but it made me laugh. And it was memorable enough for me to share in a little vignette of my day. So that's what I got for today. Also reminded today of Memorial Day, right? And how freedom isn't free. It was paid for by those who came before us. And it's beautiful. The freedom is truly, truly beautiful. So thank you, veteran, today. And to any veteran watching, thank you. Truly, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for the American way that you choose to protect. Keep up, thrive, stay sexy.